Binance fights off FUD and Aave freezes lending from their $3.5 billion in assets. This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Altcoin Buzz IO. And as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. And don't forget, for a limited time, our Altcoin Buzz access group is free. And while it is, you can get our great weekly market and NFT update reports from our amazing research team. Check them out for free now. The link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the news. Bitcoin has been trading around 16,500 for the last week with a lack of volatility over the long holiday weekend, but we could soon see a big price move this week. In the last month, the net outflows of Bitcoin from exchanges reached $2.8 billion in Bitcoin. The supply on exchanges has fallen below 7% for the first time since 2018. The Bitcoin mining hash rate is also very high. As costs are getting higher, we may see large miner capitulation soon. With miners using their rigs less because they're no longer profitable, we could see a sharp drop in mining difficulty in the December 6 adjustment. Bitcoin.com estimates that the difficulty will drop 6.4%, the largest drop since July 2021. While some believe this could help the price, others believe any small relief will give struggling miners a reason to sell Bitcoin more profitably, thus ultimately bringing us down to the 12 to 14K range. Aave, a decentralized lending protocol, has temporarily frozen lending markets for 17 tokens and stablecoins on Ethereum. Following the bad debt it incurred from the Curve Finance exploit, Aave is taking precautions to protect from future market manipulation. Aave is the largest lending protocol on Ethereum with more than $3.5 billion in assets. After a trader borrowed 92 million Curve tokens and continued to dump the tokens, he was then liquidated when the position was short squeezed, giving Aave a bad debt of $1.6 million. Aave's governance members approved a proposal to pause assets that are considered too volatile due to low liquidity on Aave. Those markets include Yearn Finance, Curve DAO, Decentraland, 1inch, Basic Attention Token, and more. Aave continues to work on ways to protect their assets so they aren't left holding bad debt again. A few weeks ago, CZ, the CEO of Binance, had said it was bad news if exchanges had to move large amounts of crypto to prove their reserves. But recently, Binance sent 127,000 Bitcoin worth more than $2 billion to an unknown wallet. The large transaction immediately triggered FUD among the community, as many said that Binance moved an entire fortune's worth of Bitcoin in a single transaction. CZ responded on Twitter by saying this is part of the proof of reserves audit. The auditor requires us to send a specific amount to ourselves to show we control the wallet. He then goes on to say the rest goes to a change address, which is a new address, and to ignore the FUD. A new 100x potential is coming to Binance. Hooked protocol will launch through the Binance Launchpad, with the sale in progress now until Tuesday. Hooked protocol is building the on-ramp layer for massive Web3 adoption, providing tailored learn and earn products and onboarding infrastructures for users and businesses to enter the Web3 world. Their first pilot product is Wildcash, a quiz to earn experience with gamified learning features and over 2 million monthly active users. Hooked Protocol's new token, Hook, will be the governance token of the ecosystem, while the HGT, or Hooked Golden Token, will be the in-ecosystem only utility token. Binance's mix of huge size and the exposure they give projects, along with their quick listing on their exchange, gives projects a huge edge in fundraising and growth potential early on for their project. To participate in the launch, you must hold BNB on Binance and commit a certain amount of it to be entered. There's a hard cap per user. In this case, it's 15,000 USD per user for Hooked. In the initial phase right now, the amount of BNB you hold on average over a set period of days will be your participation limit. The next step is committing BNB, which is locked, and then Binance calculates the amount of that token you receive in proportion to everyone else who is also committed. You then receive the tokens and remaining BNB back in your spot wallet on Binance after it's finished. The final token distribution will finish on December 1st, and it appears that Binance really believes in onboarding users to Web3 in a gamified way as a method to bring mass adoption to crypto. Binance has had some wildly successful launches, with projects like Axie Infinity launching to an all-time high ROI of over 1,600x, as well as Polygon launching to over 1,100x and Sandbox over 1,000x. The Binance Launchpad all-time high average ROI is 199x, and the current average ROI is 19x, meaning even in this market, their launches are still in profit from when they initially released. With how successful Binance launches are, it's no surprise people want to get in on the action. You can learn more about it at launchpad.binance.com. In the last 24 hours, ETH dropped nearly 4% to 1170 as a whale address moved over 73,000 ETH, worth more than $85 million to Binance. Investors typically transfer coins to centralized exchanges when they intend to sell. Therefore, upticks in exchange inflows often lead to price volatility as people watch out for selling pressure. Meanwhile, as ETH trades below 1200, hodlers of more than 100 ETH have risen. Almost 48,000 people are holding more than 100 ETH right now. We last saw a huge spike in ETH hodlers at this same price level 2 years ago. It appears the $1,000 to $1,200 range is a big accumulation range for Ethereum fans. More FUD emerged on Polygon this weekend as a whale unstaked 79 million Matic, worth about $65 million on November 15th, before transferring it to Binance. But it appears to really just be FUD, as every time the whale sells 5 to 10 million Matic over the last 2 weeks, the price dropped just a few percent at most before quickly rising again. Solana may have taken a big hit in price from the collapse of FTX, but that doesn't mean Solana's ecosystem is dead. The Solana NFT ecosystem continued to grow in Q3 this year, and the level of NFTs minted is up over 8.5x from a year ago. We just posted a video about super cheap Solana NFTs to check out now, which I'll have in the description below. That's it for your Altcoin Buzz news update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.